Hello everyone, and welcome to Lorton Station Summer School 2017. I'd like to thank you all for agreeing to teach summer school. I know it's really nice outside and it's summertime. It's hard to come and teach, and I really thank you for doing that. Our kids are going to benefit because of what you're doing this summer with them. I'd like to present a flipped staff meeting, and so this is what this is. And it's probably one of the first of a kind here at Lorton Station, where I'm going to go over procedures and routines that we should follow and need to follow for summer school. And my hope is that I will cover all the necessary things that need to be covered to make our summer school experience successful for you as well as our children here at Lorton Station. I'm going to go over a PowerPoint, do a voiceover PowerPoint, and which will describe everything. It'll describe everything from arrival routine, dismissal routine. We'll talk about instructional practices, expectations. We'll talk about important dates and such. And if you have any questions at the end, you can always email me. So let's go ahead and start with our voiceover PowerPoint. And like I said, once again, thank you so much for being a part of Lorton Station Summer School. Okay everyone, this is Anita again, and this is the PowerPoint that I'm going to refer to as I go over our procedures and routines for this summer. This PowerPoint is also found in our Google Drive, and I shared this with you last night, and you should have access to it. If you don't have access to this PowerPoint that I'm going to go over, please email me and I will be sure to give you access to it. I'd like to start off by saying that the first couple of days I won't be here, but Shelley Reddick will serve as the administrator for Monday and Tuesday of summer school, and then Miss Jackson will be here that Wednesday, and then I come back on Thursday, July 13. And on that day I will be bringing in bagels and cream cheese and some orange juice, so please do stop by the office when you sign in and get some breakfast that morning. So let's go ahead and start with our PowerPoint. All right, from our slides you can see that we're going to talk about the calendar, dates and times that we're going to cover. We're going to talk about our schedule, what would your day look like, expectations in summer school, and then our operating procedures that are important to follow as we have a successful summer school program here at Lorton Station. Being a teacher is not one of the easiest jobs, and I know that each of you works so hard during the school year, and then to do it over the summer, it really takes someone special to make that commitment and that dedication. So I wanted each of you to know each of us can make a difference, and together we make a change. And this summer, although we have our students with us for a short period of time, I know that every day when the children come to school for those days, that we are going to make a difference in their educational process and their learning. And I thank you for everything that you're doing. There is a quick little video I'd like to share with you. It's rather a funny video, and I hope you'll find humor in it as I did when I selected this video. So take a look at it and think about, what does remediation look like? We think about remediation only for children, but this video that you're going to see, the video clip, is rather funny. It shows two adults and shows a teacher needing some remediation. So have a little chuckle.
A, B, C, A, B, A, B, A, B, C. A, B, A, B, A, B, C. Now I know my ABCs. Oh, hello, Headmaster.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm teaching them the alphabet.
It goes like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Come along and sing with me.
I'll never remember that.
It's your job to remember.
How does that go with it?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That'll do.
No, it won't do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
That's a bit I'll struggle with. It's too much. What about this? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now let's learn to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're doing counting, are we?
No.
What are we doing?
Alphabet.
Now repeat. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
H, I, J, K, Emily, P. H, I, J, K, Emily, P.
You're saying Emily, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
But it's wrong.
It's too fast.
It's got to be fast to rhyme.
Oh, it's got a rhyme.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What about A, B, F, C, J, L, G, E, K, I, O, P, H, I,
It's got to rhyme and be in the right order.
You're just picking on me
Now we'll
now.
go again. A, B, C, D. Eyes to me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, E, P.
L, M, N, O, P.
I want to go home.
L, M, N, O, P.
L, M, N, O, P.
Q, R, S, T, U, V.
Q, R, S, T, U, V.
W, X.
W,
That bell's for me, not you. W, X, Y, and Z.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Now I know my ABC.
H, I, J, K,
Come
L,
along and sing with me.
Okay, kids, before we go, let's do nursery rhymes. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Here are our hours. Our instructional staff hours are 9:15 a.m. to 2:15. Our students will come at 9:45 to 1:45, and later on in the presentation I'm going to go over the details of arrival and dismissal and duties that everybody will have. On the first day that you come to school, you may get a room key from Lisa. So please see Lisa for a room key if you need one, and if you didn't keep your key from the school year. Also, please sign in every morning. When you come into school, go into the office, and there's a desk that is across my office, and there is a clipboard. It already has a sign-in sheet, so please just sign in, and then when you leave for the day, sign out. This will just help us keep track of anyone that might be running a little late, make sure that we get coverage for you. It'll also help us with just keeping track of attendance because we have to submit hours and want to be sure that we honor the hours and the time that you're putting in for our summer program. On this slide are some important dates to keep in mind. July 6th and 7th, Bridge to K and Young Scholar teachers and IAs report for 6 hours. I understand that there are some in-service and some trainings those days, and so I do not expect teachers to be in the building on the days that you attend training. However, the days that you do not attend training, the expectation is that you will be here at school putting in the time. On July 7th, there is an open house for our Bridge to K program only, and that's from 12 to 1. Just one of the things that you need to know is that in our school we will also have an ESY program, and they too on July 7 have an open house at this exact same time as we do. It'll be a busy time that afternoon, but I know that we are great at welcoming guests, and since we'll be hosting ESY in our school, I'm certain that if they need any help, that you will be offering your help to them. On July 7, teachers that are going to be teaching school-based summer school have planning time for 4 hours that day. You're welcome to come in, set up your room, make any materials, prep any materials that you need to begin teaching on July 10. On July 10, students will come and they arrive at 9:45. I just got word from transportation that our buses, we will have 2 buses, bus 1 and bus 2, and they will arrive around 9:35. So please be at the front doors at 9:35 to welcome students that morning. Staff hours, as I mentioned before, are 9:15 to 2:15. We are required to have 2 fire drills and a bus evacuation drill, and we'll get more information out to you as I get the information. On July 27th is the last day for staff and students. Students will start to arrive at school at 9:35. Teachers are requested to be at the front of the school to greet bus riders and walkers as they come in. The children that may use Kiss and Ride because they've already attend Lorton Station and that is a procedure that they are familiar with, we will have Kelly Ann Mitchell in the cafeteria to welcome them in the building. As children get off of the bus, please put a sticker on them that says Bus 1 or Bus 2. Those stickers are provided for you in your mailbox. So those stickers are already in your mailboxes for you. Also, on Google Drive, there is a document that is created for you to keep track of how students come to school and how they will be leaving in the afternoon. And I think it's very important for you to use that document so that we can keep track of how children are arriving and how they'll be dismissing. It also takes care of any confusion that children may have at the end of the day and they're not sure how they're going home, and prevents us from having sort of lost kids. Once children come to school, you will take your students to your classroom and you will take attendance. There are attendance cards that are in your mailboxes already and they are orange. So you will take your attendance daily. Just check off that your students are present. And if they are not present, just put an X next to their name on the date column that they are not here. Be sure that you send your attendance cards to the office to Nikki Campbell. She's working in the office this summer. And she will mark the attendance in the computer and keep track of students, whether they're here or whether they're not here. After the children arrive and after you've taken attendance is our time to do morning meeting. And we're all very familiar with doing morning meetings, so you should have a morning message for your students every morning and go through the routine of morning meeting to build community in your classroom and work on social skills at the same time. As we finish our morning meeting, we go into our instructional block. One of the things I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, is that there will be breakfast that will come to your classroom. Kelly Ann Mitchell will deliver breakfast to the classes in the morning. So children will have their breakfast in the morning. If you have students that do not want breakfast, that's fine. They don't have to have it. It is there for them. And as you know, it's free of charge for the children, as well as the lunch is free of charge. Back to our instructional block. Instructional block is from 10:15 to 12. And then there's lunch. I put 12 to 12:25. However, last night I sent out a lunch schedule. So everyone should have gotten a lunch schedule that outlines when you'll be going to the cafeteria. So it varies. You may go at 12, from 12 to 12:15. After lunch, take your classes to the bathroom. And then we're back in the classroom for our instructional block after lunch at 12:35 to 1:35. And at 1:35, you're going to go ahead and start packing your students up for dismissal. And the students that will be using Kiss and Ride, Kelly Ann Mitchell will go around and she'll come class to class and pick up those students and take them to the cafeteria, and they'll be dismissed from the cafeteria. Our walkers will be dismissed from the side door that we normally use during the school year, and then our bus riders will be brought to the front. And please, as they are coming up for dismissal and in your classroom as you're preparing, put a sticker on them whether they're on bus 1 or they're on bus 2. And this is a good time for you to refer to the sheet that I was telling you, the chart, the arrival and dismissal, how students are coming to school and how they'll be going home, the one that is on Google Drive that I shared. So just some things that will keep us and our routine in place and organized. Our students are here for reading and math remediation. So planning for instruction is very, very important. And there are 2 lesson plan options available for you to use. The expectation is that we will be using one of the two that are provided for you. These two lesson plans, once again, can be found on Google Drive that has been shared with you. You're welcome to use the weekly lesson plans or the daily lesson plan. I look forward to seeing your lesson plans when I make some classroom visits. Data collection is another thing that's very important for our summer program. And the types of data collection that we are looking for are running records and in anecdotal notes for reading, and in math, we're looking for journals with feedback, exit tickets, or any other data forms that you would like to use. There are some sample data forms also available on Google Drive for you to use if you so choose to do that. And lastly, there are two links that we have provided in our PowerPoint for you. One is on language arts, and these are videos that have been prepared from Fairfax County Public Schools Office of Language Arts for you to refer to. There are wonderful best practices videos. Please take the time to look through them. I think they are most helpful. The next link has mathematics videos, again, provided by the Office of Mathematics, and they too demonstrate best practices in mathematics. And one of the things that we are looking for as I go around and I do drop-ins is I'm looking to see some best practices in action and data collection and planning. So that's the expectation as far as the administrative team is concerned from our teachers for summer school. On Google Drive, you will find the attached summer school procedures and routine handbook. Please print it out if you want to, or refer to it, and it has a lot of detailed information. It has everything from arrival procedures to fire drills to food services information. Anything that you might need is in there. So please take the time to review our handbook, our summer handbook. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. One of the last things I'd like to share with you is an icebreaker for you to use in your classroom. This document, this handout is also on Google Drive. It's called All About Me. Something fun for the kids to do, something fun for them to share with one another. And like I said, this is on Google Drive for you to copy, or you can do any other icebreaker that you'd like. It's always fun for the children to get to know one another, and also fun for them to get to know you. So don't forget to do one about yourself if you choose to use this one. Although I'm not here the first couple of days, I don't want you to think that I'm not available for you. So if you have any questions or you have any concerns as you watch this, please email me. I will respond to you. It may be, a couple of hours later, but I will respond. So please take the time to review everything that I've shared. Go on Google Drive, go look at the documents, look at the information, review those videos, look at the procedures, and after you do all that, if you have any concerns, any questions, feel free to contact me. Miss Campbell, Nikki Campbell, is our clerical assistant in the office, and if you have any transportation concerns, she has a list of the bus routes and the students on the bus route. If you have any administrative concerns, the first couple of days, like I said, Shelley Reddick will be here, and then Miss Jackson will be here, and then I'll be back that Thursday, and I cannot wait to see you all and work with you. Thank you again for taking the time to do this over the summer. Like I've said before, it's the time that we all want to get out and play, and I am really hoping that as soon as summer school day is over, you get out there and you enjoy that day and enjoy the summertime too. Thank you.